Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Let's begin your message for the day. First and foremost, I've received some information and a whole lot more was coming through. But what I decided is to hit the record button and just to get into the message as it comes, if there is more to come, because it will come, like always. This is a message in itself. You, collective, which by the way, you are the collective I'm speaking to through this message, is part of the 1% of the population which is fearless. You are fearless, a fearless group, little group of people, right? You are part of the 1% which is fearless. And what a big accomplishment is that, you guys. What a big accomplishment is that. And this accomplishment is actually something that you have on the within, right? It's something in your roots. It's something which you are, and it's not seen, maybe in many cases, by the outside world, or they decided is what wants to come true, that they don't want to see this about you, maybe out of jealousy, maybe out of reasons that it can be out of jealousy, but what I'm getting is actually it's out of their incapacity to see it. They're not capable to see it because they haven't gotten to that point where they have to face so many fears in themselves, and so they fail on seeing you for what you have accomplished, which is fearlessness, which is the key, which unlocks your future. Here we go. Which unlocks your future. There is something also about a clock here, or about an email. Something about almost there. But let's take it step by step. You are also someone, collective, that you also decided, or you will decide, to take things as they come, to hit the record button, so to speak, to your own story and to see how it goes. Somehow you again put the fear that you have related to a certain connection, a certain area of life, as something in your life is coming to an end and something new is about to begin. It hasn't yet began. For some, for many, you are with one foot into this next thing, into this next chapter, is what I'm being shown here. And you did place the fear on the back burner. And so definitely here, some part of the universe is clapping for you. Good job, good job. You might not feel this clapping for you being genuine, because a part of these individuals, not sure to what extent in them, they are not actually happy for you. This wants to be said. It is very important for humanity and for the population of planet Earth to understand that human beings are vessels which are entertaining a whole lot of rigid structures, a whole lot of demonic presence, and at the same time they do have good parts about themselves also. So keep your eyes open and see who you have around you, right? So these people, side note completed over there. So these people, they have more confused parts within themselves, is how it wants to come out today for you. Then they have clear water, pure consciousness, right? They play it safe. They play it safe. I don't think you're someone that plays it safe with so much fearlessness I think you jump in the pool without even thinking twice, maybe not even knowing to swim very well. And I don't think it's reckless. Maybe in the past it has been reckless, but you have learned. Although in the same time as I'm saying these things, I feel a little bit reckless. But what this is the projection from these people that don't really see who you are and what you're doing. They don't really know how to appreciate you as a whole, as an individual. It's their projection onto you, and what you feel is, if you feel any fear regarding something, it is just the projection coming from someone around you. Boom. You decided, collective, to look at your life as a video game. Hit the record button while you do it. Interesting. As a video game. And sometimes you lose, sometimes you die, sometimes you can play with a partner, sometimes it gets very intense, sometimes it's exhilarating, it's addicted, right? If you have been watching my messages and you are not new here, and if you are new here, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. And if you are not new here, thank you very much for still being here with me. It's very important to me for this channel to grow, hopefully. Yeah, in a past message, one of the past messages, what happened was this song, which I don't even know who is the singer or what the whole message is about, what the whole song is talking about, but so this is how it sounds. I'm addicted to you. Baby, I'm addicted to you. And so and I feel a little bit, it's weird for me to say these words to you for some reason. Let's see. Okay, so someone might be a partner of sorts, might be attracted to your way of doing life. This can be romantic. What else can this be? A diamond. They are a diamond of a person, a friend and a friend and a lover in a person, but I also heard a friend and a foe. And why did I hear now a friend and a foe? It's related again to the energies that are around you, some projection here, some envy, some jealousy. Yeah, dark energies here projecting onto you, and you are for sure someone very sensitive, and you feel a whole lot. Collective, and so be careful, use your discernment, walk in discernment, right? Again and again, pay attention who is around you, who has access to your energy. Send all the dark energy that you feel in your field back to the sender. Always, always, always. Clear your field. There is also something here with, yeah, you see there is a whole lot of information that wants to come through for you today, plus what I have down on paper. What do I want to say? I'm bombarded with information right now. Okay, so this is there is something here also with opening an angelic portal regarding your so interesting, regarding your field, regarding your energy field, to keep the demonic forces at bay, to keep the dark interferences at bay. And this, what I'm being shown, reflects back to churches. You know how, actually yesterday, someone I know told me that she went to church and she felt so much better when she came out of church. And now I'm receiving the information that when you chant and when you invoke a certain spirit over and over again, that energy stays there, right? That energy stays there. It's almost like it's a chamber, a portal that has been opened with pure positive energy, if you want. And so, in your case today, you can chant if you want. I think what I'm receiving right now is that's what's happening in temples also. It doesn't matter the religion. Yeah, so in your private practice, what you can do is connect with the angelic realm, angelic forces, open a portal with your intention of only good, positive energy to come to you, and you can experience the same thing. That's that, and you can experience the same thing. At the same time, I assume if you want that energy to be strong and be there for you for longer periods of time, you have to do that on a daily basis. You have to be consistent with it. You have to, indeed. It's the same thing as when you walk in truth and you speak the truth at all times, right? Using discernment, of course. And lies are just being revealed to you instantly, or you can distinguish. You develop that discernment through speaking truth, right? And your field just becomes like a trap for master manipulators. You get to know and understand people and humanity at large. Why do I hear better than you know yourself at first? Because the intention of humanity in general is to look outside of themselves. And few are those that first they look within, right? Something here doesn't ring right. Give me just 1 second. I need to find some clarity now. Interesting, yeah. I mean, the people that look on the outside all the time and they find fault in all those that are on the are others, right, than themselves, they are not very balanced or healthy individuals. So if you are someone that does that, don't forget to look within. Don't forget to look within, is what's being told to me here. Now, the first thing first on the list, which is actually the third one that wants to be brought up, number 3 might be of significance, is a great opportunity is around the corner. Yeah, we should start with that. This should be number 1. A great opportunity is around the corner for the collective. You are changing, collective. You are becoming someone new. You are becoming... I was seeing caterpillars all morning. Caterpillars to left, caterpillars to the right. And I believe that this collective that's fearless, you are about to make some progress here from the caterpillar to the next step in evolution, which is what? I don't have my phone next to me. There is evolution here happening, and so a metamorphosis of sorts is what parts of you are already in, right? And so whatever the opportunity is that's around the corner, you might not feel prepared for it because you might still be in the process of transformation, in this metamorphosis. Woo, chills. In this metamorphosis, and you might not feel ready for it, collective, but somehow the initial stages of that opportunity, however it applies, maybe we're going to get more of what that can be for the captain, taking command, teamwork. Yeah, look at those two hands, something about a partner here on the horizon for the collective. You might not feel ready for it, but the initial stages of that opportunity are almost like keys or ingredients, seeds that help you come out as the butterfly, make even more progress in your life. So there is already progress made from the caterpillar to the next stage, but as this opportunity enters the stage of your life, you should not say no to it. Indeed. Well, of course, again, use your discernment. It's your life, you know better, right? But this is what's coming here today. You should not say no to it, even if you don't feel prepared or ready or good enough, or maybe it's on the other side, where you might be over qualified for whatever this is. The thing is, the seeds of progress are being poured onto your chrysalis, or however is that called, the next stage in the evolution after the caterpillar. There is something in between here in this message, at least, and you should say yes to it. You should reconsider your options. You should reconsider your options. Maybe this is something from your past that you have already moved by for some, and you should reconsider it. You should reconsider that, because that is which is going to take you to the final form of this metamorphosis. In a sense here, surrender to what's being given to you by the universe. Maybe you have a vision in mind, and now the universe comes and gives you something, gives you a path, gives you a key, gives you a job, gives you a colleague, gives you a romantic partner, gives you someone. Or maybe this is just you and the universe, you and you. And you're like, okay, well, that doesn't look exactly like my vision. It's not, but it's taking you there. The next thing on the list is let go of your past. Let go of your past, things, emotions, feelings. And it's a little bit contradictory, right? Let go of your past, yet if something comes back here, for some is only, these are exceptions, is what Spirit here is telling me, right? Reconsider. think about it, ponder over it, ask spirit, ask God, whatever works for you, right? I mean, that's the best thing you can do, really. But you will know, for all watching, you will definitely know what to do. You are being encouraged to let go of the past, though. Things, emotions, feelings. As you let go of emotions, feelings, and things, that they no longer are serving you in any way. And here is, it's almost like, what is this? Yeah, a devilish energy. This can be a person, this can be, I don't know, as you are in this metamorphosis at the moment, you can be extra sensitive or extra yes, extra sensitive to people, places, situations. And I heard devil is trying to get in again. So as you are extra sensitive, as you are extra vulnerable, I wanted to say, is the word, extra vulnerable, maybe some sort of a devil is trying to get in again. So in order to make more progress in this metamorphosis of yours, make sure you sort through your things, throw what you no longer want, what's of the past, what doesn't feel good to you any longer, process some feelings, some emotions, some thoughts. You got the point. The next one, oh yeah, I see. In order would be paid to survive. Between brackets, I got the devil. So this very well can be that you in the past, maybe you let go of a very toxic environment at work, or something with money, with being paid to survive, the devil. And yeah, it's a little bit strange here. Let's see if we get more clarity, because again, we are being encouraged as a collective to don't go back, let go of the past, all of that. Don't go back to that toxic job. A great opportunity is around the corner, might not be that of your dreams, but it's taking you there. But there are some exceptions here. And I hear, and maybe this is a lesson for the collective to listen to their heart. There are some exceptions here where some of you might need to really go within and to really see clearly the situation for what it is, and to take the best decision for you in that moment in time. And as I'm saying this, I'm seeing many doors not being open, but somehow there is a whole lot of chaotic energy here, guys, in this message, related to these opportunities, related to being paid, to a job, maybe to your financial situation, to your stability in life. There are so many doors here in the vision. They are just flapping like this, open, close, open, close, open, close, and there is a whole lot of light, but it's a confusing light, almost like there is, imagine the sun behind a thick curtain of fog. This is the feeling that's in these doors, and it is nothing stable, it is nothing set in stone. It is nothing set in stone. It is, the timelines here are shifting, changing. That's what that is. The timelines here are shifting, changing, and for the majority of you watching, again, check with your heart, guys. Check with yourself. For the majority of you watching, you should say no to the devil. Right? Because those of you that are exceptions, maybe whatever you perceive to be a devil in the past, maybe it was a devil for you at that moment in time, but now as it comes back around, maybe it's not a devil any longer, maybe something changed. Or even if it didn't change, maybe you changed. And now, in this in-between, which is the next idea I've got for you, which is the in-between stage, you are in an in-between stage. In this metamorphosis process of yours. And this opportunity is a great opportunity, seems like. And here I got the in-between, paid to exist. And this is going to be a great celebration for you. I'm seeing here a whole lot of energy celebrating, saying yes, yes. You know, so for many of you watching, this is a no-no. Say no to the devil, and there is an opportunity around the corner which you are going to say yes. You will know. Check with yourself. Yeah. For others of you, an opportunity is coming, is around the corner, but it might be something from your past. And again, you have to check with yourself, with your intuition, if you have to say yes or no to it, right? The next thing on the list is focus on yourself, body, mind, and soul. Body is being emphasized. What you put into your body. And I'm seeing here someone taking pills. And this takes me to another idea I've got for you here on the list, which is health check, the sun and the moon. So focus on your body, something with taking pills, and health check, the sun and the moon. You see, as you move, you are someone, collective, that you have been through a whole lot of metamorphosis, transformation. You're from carbon to crystalline is what I'm being told, from carbon to crystalline. Your body changed, your cells changed, and so you are not even physically speaking who you were a year ago. And so I'm seeing you here being healthier, being stronger. Maybe not, obviously I'm not a doctor, that's why indeed we have health check, a checkup. Maybe you have to go to if you had some pills in your day-by-day schedule, you had to take pills on the schedule somehow. Here comes the message of go and get a checkup, or go to the doctor and see if you still need to take those pills, because they are either going to reduce what you have to take to, maybe you take 3 or 4 pills of a kind and now you have to take just one, or something between these lines, or just eliminate them completely. And maybe if this was a strong medicine, maybe they change the medicine. It's going to give you something more natural, or more something that your body would benefit more from at this moment in time, because you changed, right? I'm also getting here with the sun and the moon, indeed, and there is more to it, is what I'm being told. With the sun, you know that you feel better, you know that your body is now healthier, but in the back of your mind, you're like, what if I stop taking this? Maybe there is something that I don't realize, I don't know, maybe I'm going to get sicker. You can, and for good reasons, you doubt it's your health. You need a professional, right, when it comes to the physical body. And so there is more to it. with the moon. There is more to it with the moon. Oh, some of you with the moon is mother energy. Some of you, your body, even if you don't know, somehow is getting ready to give birth. Prepare your body for pregnancy. This can be for some. Interesting. Okay. Now, focus on yourself. The next one was now the mind is being emphasized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the mind is connected now with the 7th idea I have here. And the 7th idea, number 7 is from heaven. Number 7 might be of significance here for you. And it says, don't be afraid to start over. Little to nothing can transform / manifest into all that you dream. So focus on yourself, especially the mind now. We are talking about the mind now. Focus on your mind, because your mind might bring to the surface a little bit of fear, even if you are fearless, right? You are part of the 1% of the population which is fearless, but seems like there is still a little bit of, is it? Oh, no, you are fearless, you guys, so keep that, that's that. What you fear is the societal pressure or the peer pressure, the pressure that's around you. Imagine you are in the dark false matrix side of this matrix. If you don't know how that looks like, I'm going to post at the end of this video a video where I explain how the false matrix looks like. So imagine you are situated in the dark false matrix, and as you are situated there, you are, which is all about fear, by the way, and byproducts of fear. Imagine you are there, fearless, and you have all this fear around you. And you might mistake, if you don't pay attention, the fear that's being projected onto you 360 with your own fear. You don't have any fear. You are fearless. And you know that. You are the lion. You know that. Right? Maybe you don't know that, actually. You just have to discover. You have to go within and to discover it. Man, am I afraid of this? No. Okay, let's do it. Time to go. Boom. Right? So there is a new beginning here, and God is encouraging you to not be afraid to start over. Little to nothing can transform into or manifest into all that you dream. And this idea is related to number 7. Let's think about it, about the number 7. Number 7 is a very spiritual number. Bring God into everything, right? God should be the number 1 priority into everything, right? And I'm being taken here a little bit towards the direction of how some people, I'm not saying everyone, but how some people out there use God, be them spiritual, religious, or whatever, how they use God and His name, and how it's supposed to be used correctly, right? You don't use God to manipulate others, or you don't use God to keep a clean image. And I'm saying this because I experienced this with someone the other day. To keep a clean image when your image is still, how can I say this, God? You don't use God for your own selfish benefits. God is in all of us. God is in all of us. Okay, that's that. So we need to have God here in a new beginning. And God is all over this new beginning, but almost like it is like, how can I say this now? Interesting. So there is a new beginning here, and we need to integrate God, which is in the form a little bit of the Holy Ghost over this new beginning. And being just a ghost needs to be integrated. What I'm understanding here is, in order to integrate God into this new beginning, we as a collective, we have to ponder over the feelings and emotions and how we see this new beginning, because it is not about fear, but it might be a little bit about self-image or a pain related, a part of our ego. And I hear narcissistic injury. A part of our ego that is afraid to let go of a false/fake image of self. Which takes us to the next idea I have here, which is number 6, but this number doesn't really matter, I believe. We will see. Paid to do. So remember I said paid to survive, paid to exist. Now we are at paid to do. A timeline in the making. There's a timeline in the making where you are going to be paid for doing whatever you will decide to do, something that probably you will love, something that will be indeed something that you will love. But somehow to get there, you have to not be afraid of starting over. So there is a little bit of self-reflection, a little bit of healing of the ego here that needs to take place in order to get there to the timeline in the making where the collective is paid to do whatever they want to do, right? So what's next? Then I got money in a rich man's world. And then white roses. How beautiful. How beautiful. Okay. This can be a connection between you and someone, but this is what I'm seeing. Money in a rich man's world. I'm seeing a man, and then with white roses I'm seeing a woman. And there is something here related to what you there is a confusion in the back of our mind related to how we are supposed to be as women in order to attract a 10 out of 10 relationship with a man, with someone. there is a correct information sold out there, which the collective should remember and actually have this information at the back of their mind instead of all the confusion that you see out there. Every single path to that 10 out of 10 is different. Why is it different? Because what we carry on the inside is different. All the parts, all we are made of as people, it's different. And so, and it would be boring, is what God says here, if everyone would have the same path. And so follow the map, follow your map, follow your guidance, follow what God says, right? Create that connection with God. You will know what to do, better said. You will know what to do and to get there, but to get to that 10 out of 10, if that's something that you desire, you have to believe in that. You will know what to do. Yeah, 41 minutes, not very long, not very short. Let's pull some cards and end. Your message. Yeah, this last, whoa, I wanted to say something, but I got the cards. Should I say that? Okay, let me tell you what I wanted to say. So, as they sell you a whole lot of twin flame stages and twin flame something, a whole lot of information nonetheless that can confuse the crap out of the collective. And I don't want to put any label on these relationships, really. God decides what label wants to give you. You will know. Okay. The point here is not every single one is the same. Not every 10 out of 10 relationship is the same. You follow your path. You follow your intuition. You follow what you know. You develop that connection with God. And I strongly feel that you will know what you have to do. You will know. Remember, the fear is around you. It is not in you. In you is just a little bit of a wounded ego here that maybe doesn't want to allow you to go and start over somehow. Traveler, move in a new direction. Knight, be brave and honest. And Hunter, track down your fear and desires. What do we have here? These three cards, they do have more information attached to them, but they refer particularly to number 3, 4, 5 of what I already got for you from what we already discussed, and that is Hunter, track down your fears and desires, is related to pay to survive, the devil. Say no or say yes depending on your situation. And the overall energy I'm receiving from this card right now is someone that works in a corporation, in a corporate, in an institution of sorts, and they are being sold lies, as in how can I put this into words? Everything feels very fake. Someone that's of the essence, and I believe this is you, being surrounded by superficial, narcissistic NPCs is what I hear. Individuals, and you really don't feel at home over there, and I guess this is the case where you should say definitely no to that. Then Knight, be brave and honest. Which one is this one? This one is paid to do. So let's go to, okay, let's continue with paid to do. A timeline in the making, be brave and honest, Knight. You see how, oh, what a beautiful rose and the chalice there. You see how the guy here on the card has their eyes closed and they are holding tight to that truth. So go within and you'll know what to do, right? Go within and you'll know what to do. Always be brave and honest. Always tell the truth to yourself first and foremost. And that's how you will know what you have to do. That's how you will know what you have to do, by telling the truth to yourself first and foremost. And like a side note here, not sure how this reflects into our story today, but if you know how some people, they just run in this rat race and they don't stop to realize the truth actually of a situation or in themselves and what's happening here, you, energetically speaking, become a delinquent, a criminal somehow, energetically speaking, because you lie to yourself so much and you confuse yourself so much. It's like a thick veil over your eyes, and that's what keeps you separated from God. That thick layer of confusion. So many lies have been told to you, so many lies around you, so many lies in you, right? Holy Trinity here, around you, in you, to you. So yeah, it is not easy to be there in the middle, to be on the cross, right? There is a little cross there on the sword. It's not easy to be on the cross. On the cross, you are humiliated. People look at you like you are crazy. People like story of Jesus, Yeshua, and so many others, right? You start to speak truth to sick minds, and sick minds think you are crazy. That's how it happens. But as you find more and more and more truth, now you are addicted to the path of truth. I am addicted to you. You see, you are addicted to the path of truth. You are addicted to this Christ consciousness. You are addicted to, your drug is Christ oil. If you want, I don't know, pure coffee. It keeps you sober, right? And yeah, that's that. As you are going to find enough courage, you are going to move here in another direction, traveler, which is related to paid to exist, right? The in-between timeline. Yes, you should say yes to this. Yes, yes. I want to say now, in this way, you un-F yourself. You un-F yourself in this way, and all those that were trying to hold you back, consciously / subconsciously, and what's being emphasized to me, maybe for many of you, is very much consciously these people have done it through black magic. They will fall. They will have such a fall out of grace. Jesus Christ. And it wasn't even grace over there. Was it? No. Again, imagine think of your life as a video game is what I'm being shown here, and you a player is being added in your video game. It's you and someone else here. There is a partnership here on the horizon or in your life already. Oh, so beautiful. Delicious. Whatever this partnership is, maybe we get more information about it, but there is a player added to your video game. And as you are being pulled, because here is almost like things happened in the video game, which is your life, where it became just a little bit too hard. The devil became too strong in the video game. The enemies, the villain, became too strong in this video game. And so through this partnership, it's almost like divine intervention is pulling you out of the video game you are playing at the moment, and is giving you a fresh new start. And it's almost like you know this video game so well from the start, from the beginning. But what you don't see coming is sooner rather than later, this fresh new start, first and foremost, is going to allow the collective to, you are going to do this with your eyes closed, whatever this is, this new beginning. You are going to do whatever is need to be done, if it's a job, it's something you have done before, or just something you are overqualified for. Story to be told. Long story short, I wanted to say. But at the same time, it's going to allow you to do another 2 or 3 things on the side, almost like you are an octopus here, and you are just doing this. You're beginning very easily. In the same time, you are learning. You are going to school here. You might go to school, or you are just reading. You are gaining more knowledge. Gaining more knowledge is correct said regarding something, and then in the same time you might have a child you take care of, or this can be just an example. It's just multiple, the multitasker here are multiple things you are taking care of, taking care of in the same time while you do this new thing that you are overqualified for. So there is divine intervention in your video game at the moment. The devil became too strong. The fog is too intense. It was meant to be that way also, is what I'm being told. But I feel a blockage in my throat chakra as I'm saying it. The devil became too strong. Some toxic energy became too strong in your life. Yeah, and you are being removed from that and placed. You are starting a new level. And you shouldn't, yeah. And even in this new level, so here is what I'm getting, you guys. So again, divine intervention, you're being pulled out of where you are right now. A new level is beginning. You are overqualified for this game. You already know all the tricks and closed doors. You know how to open them probably. And then you arrive. You are not going to be, maybe 3 months in is what I'm getting. 3 years. 3 years in, 3 years to a short period of time nonetheless. You will be in this game until this true partnership will show up in your life, whatever it is. Blessed by the stars is what I'm being told. Can we know more information about this partnership? Definitely romantic, can be romantic, but I'm also seeing a whole lot of business here. A whole lot of business here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull I'm getting that it is romantic for many, but business can be involved in the equation also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards. Summer, bask in joy and light, and see what other information we get. Stag, trust and thrive. And peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. You see, first thing, I know this is, it's okay. This all is related, even if it might sound here and there that it's not, or maybe it's just me that sees it that way. So, when I said the devil becomes too strong in your game at the moment and you're being removed from it, that means you might have some very toxic individuals around you, very toxic energy, a devil energy that used a whole lot of control, manipulation, gaslighting, confusion to bring you back, if it applies, in a place of not knowing, in a place of doubting yourself, in a place of being confused. Is what I'm getting with this peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. They will fall first, is what I'm being told. They will fall first. Stag and the warrior, perfectionism, burnout. This might be only an energy. So this is like this is the same energy here. The stag and the warrior. This is the energy that pulls you out of the game when it becomes too toxic. Oh my God, you guys, this is such a complex message, yet it's so exciting. It's so exciting because everything is connected. So, as you are being pulled out of the game, you are being pulled out of the game to divine intervention. This divine intervention is actually the spirit of this partner that will arrive into your life at some moment in time. So you are being saved by someone's spirit from the future, saying, I need you in the future. In this date and time, I will need you. So it's time for you to leave that. It's time for you to leave that place, to leave that person, to leave that job. It's time for you to make the necessary changes, to prepare yourself, as probably I am doing in order to finally meet each other. And I wonder if the perfectionism kept you in that confused at the hand of manipulative energies. Okay, then summer. First thing first, summer gives me the energy of summer. Maybe it will be summertime when you will meet this individual. not timing is important. What's important is how much honey they have on them. And if you have been someone that watches my channel for a while, do you remember that reading? I think it was the funniest readings I have ever done. That's the title, and probably I'm going to post it at the end of this message, so you can watch it if you feel pulled towards it. I don't remember what was that message for. I think it was a love connection indeed, but someone was looking at someone else and they were completely mesmerized and in awe of how much honey they have on them. So what's important here with this card is how much honey they have on them. How much honey they have on them. The honey represents fertility. Fertility represents creation. So there is something here that you both, you are looking for one another. Somehow what you seek is seeking you. In order to create something, there is a creation that needs to be to come, to be, you know, to be born into the world from you both. Bang. That's that. Okay, that being said, thank you very much for being here. And thank you, God, for all the information. And I will see you in the next one.